Hello everyone, thank you for tuning in tonight to the final of the Your Move series weekly tournament number 1. Two titans of the current format at the moment coming in here. We have Gabriel with Adamancipator versus Thomas Bailey, Team Mr. Gowes with Eldlich. Just waiting here for the players to be ready, then we'll go for it. Boom, boom. Thank you all for tuning in, whether you're sitting home alone, by yourself, tuning in, cuddling up on the couch there. Maybe you're in the office, on Smoko, waiting for this to go ahead here. And bazinga! We are off to the matches here, ladies and gentlemen. We have, looks like Gabriel is going first with Adamancipator. Taking some time now to wonder what the heck's going on with his hand. Sort out some sounds there, see what's going on. Doki Doki being matched with an Ash Blossom there from Bailey. Giving away a Guardian as well. Heck, doesn't look like Gabe's got a lot to go with, and he passes on a single Doki Doki. Ooh, hope there's some hand traps sitting in that hand of old Gabe's though, because we have seen a Jet Synchron drop. If you've never seen this combo, you're in for a treat now, ladies and gentlemen. You are about to see power of Jet Synchron into a Helcla Fibrax and going for a full Synchro field here. There's that all-important Helcla Fibrax, the crux of this tournament. Hulk bringing out the Despot number 1, going into a Link Cross play. Link Cross feeling a bit lonely out there, generating himself a couple of tokens for his troubles. Link Rebo wanting a bit of an action. He comes back as well to the field. Barricade Borg blocker down. Hope Thomas knows what he's doing. It did cost him a match during the rounds. Into the Auroradon there. Thomas didn't have enough tokens on the field. He certainly will now. And it's amazing how all this can be generated just from one Jet Synchron and a discard. Absolutely incredible. Hope something happens to it in the upcoming ban list. But really, that's for Konami to see. See the Auroradon being tributed. This should prompt an O-line from the deck, and it does. Hyper Librarian drops, so we're going to see Bailey refilling his hand. Formula drops, Librarian triggers. Going to be a nice +2 in cards. Synchro away, make the Axel Synchron, draw another card for your troubles. Thank you very much, Bailey says. Down comes the Savage Dragon. Gabriel looking in very dire straits indeed. If this isn't a clean OTK by Thomas at this point in time, it's definitely going to have a big field to answer back when it gets back to Gabriel's hand. And a Magician's Souls as well. Pretty eventual, to be honest. He has drawn enough cards. He should have seen one of the 3 that he main decks. Opts to send the Auroradon to the graveyard. Now Savage Dragon may lose the attack boost, but he certainly does not lose the Borrow tokens on him. Librarian swinging in. $1,900 to the chops and 3,000 in. Oof. Main phase 2. Bailey's got 7 cards in hand. He's obviously going to be setting some of the Eldlich portion of his deck here. And this looks almost crushing so far. Not wasting any time, Bailey opts to flip his Eldlich Trap and the Scarlet Sanguine. Gonna get him a Golden Man to the field. Boom, Block Dragon's out of here. Get out of here, he says. Is this going to prompt the concession from Gabriel, or does he have enough to go forward? I think we're seeing the GG well played already, so yeah, looking like Gabriel's going to concede game 1. Boom. Oh, clean and easy sweep from Thomas Bailey in game one. Both players are going to be itching to go to the side decks now. Make sure they've got the best of what they can do for this matchup. While we're waiting for the side decks to come through, would like to say a bit of a nice happy birthday to our Spanish amigo Mike of Team Hoonhey. It's your birthday today. Don't know how you're turning, but I hope you had a big old candle in that taco of yours. A lot of thinking here going on, a lot of thinking indeed. But here we are, getting straight into game 2 now. Gabriel taking the lead again. Starts with a pitting Saussure. Down comes the Guardian. This is something that he had to throw out game 1, but looking like his plays are going to be protected for the rest of the turn here. And he's got the Researcher as well. This is looking a much better start indeed. Gabriel started like a tiny mouse game 1, but game 2 he's right out the gates like Joe Nalomu. 1995 Joe Nalomu, not the... well, he's dead, isn't he? Yikes. Ash Blossom stopping the Researcher. This should mean that Halkel Fibrax is free to play through. At least he's brought in some Veilers, maybe a Veiler or two. Which could prompt the Guardian being tributed off. It's looking like it's being allowed to go through, and we see Gabriel summon O-Line to the field. Link Cross, stop me if you saw Thomas Bailey do this game 1. Gabriel's like, nope, had enough of that, and he's going to do it straight back at him. Running it straight like a train at him. Choo choo, here comes a parade of tokens. Here's the Nibiru now. This is surely going to prompt the Guardian tributing from Gabriel. Boom. Should be very free to continue his plays now and just power on through there. O-Line makes token, Middle Marcher brings back the Researcher. Negating its effect of course, but that's fine, it's just another body to synchro away. Gabriel takes his time to think about what's going on there. Obviously got some difficult decisions to make before going to his next one. How does he want to end his board? What does he think Thomas actually has? Does he have Dark Ruler no more? Does he have a Sphere mode? Whew. Either one will be a devastating way for Thomas to start his turn up. Get a bit of mood music going on in this quiet point of the match. Clearly both players have a lot riding on, 180 worth of prizes plus that all-important YCS mat to win. Either one would love to go home with some of those prizes. They're not going to go home empty-handed though. Every one of our top 4 players is going to get something for their troubles. Gabe continues play by summoning Raptite now. Down comes Beta the Magnet Warrior. When was the last time you saw that, ladies and gentlemen? It's been a rip in the space-time continuum, and Beta the Magnet Warrior has jumped in from like 2002 or something. Gabriel goes to the tank though, he's still got a lot to think about here. Ooh, there it is, the IP Masquerena. Setting a back crow, what could it be? Impermanence perhaps? Weird to keep that in when you're going first, but whatever. Thomas draws to 4 cards. Getting the turn nice and light, summoning Magician's Souls. Activates effect to discard and draw. Dumping, what is it? Hakuedo and... double Hakuedo. Whew. Very poor start. Very poor start indeed. It's got an Ash Blossom. This would be the thing to hit. Bailey nets himself 1 card for his troubles. Looking like Gabriel's leading that through. And here's the Jet Synchron. Dangerous card indeed. Dangerous card. Definitely on the watch list for being banned. Konami has it straight in its targets. Because of course they're not going to ban the problem cards, are they? Alka Firebrax is going to be completely safe. But now let's get rid of Jet Synchron. That thing's a troublemaker. Here it is, IP Masquerena into Unicorn. Unicorn being able to trigger its effect before Jet Synchron has a chance to do any damage. Dumping a Tackle Crusader in the process. Tackle Crusader switching Magician Souls to attack mode. Oh, face down. Going face down instead. Does mean that Thomas is not going to have the opportunity to use it as a link material this turn though. Reptite banishing one of the Recuerdos. Bailey progressing straight to end phase. Surely this is going to go into a Scarlet Sanguine. Yep, called it. Get a bit of defense on the board, give himself a golden man. And what a great rip for Gabriel there. Getting the Adamancipator Seeker, allowing him to extend into plays this turn. Oof. Nothing for his troubles. Missing with the Adamancipator Seeker there. Did he miss with the Reptite as well? Heck and heck. Bailey thinks this is getting a bit out of hand even for his liking, so it's prompting the Sanguine now. Oof! Bazinga! Answers with a Solemn Judgment, hefty 4,000 payment, but it's going to help him survive this turn. Scarlet Sanguine being a use effect, meaning that even though the activation was negated, he's still not going to be able to banish that during this end phase. He's going to have to wait till next turn. Gabriel's going to take control of this match. It's going to be now or never. This is his turn. Put that pressure on. Run it straight. Go straight at Thomas's throat. And there it is, the Savage Dragon. That'll do it. Equips up the Helka Fibrax, brings it to 3-7. Unicorn goes in at that Jet Synchron there. Savage in for 3-7. Life points almost neck and neck. Gabriel pretty much open with what he's got on the field. Bailey with 2 in hand, drawing to a 3rd next turn. Pass it back here. 3 in hand. Scarlet Sanguine is going to be able to activate this turn though. So really 3.5 cards there. Although negating the right card here could mean the end of the match for Bailey. Or end of the game, sorry. It's only 1 apiece so far. Starting off with a normal summon of Magician Souls. There goes the banishing of that Sanguine here. What's it going to fetch? He can set any Golden Land spell or trap directly from his deck. Must be pretty confident about getting a Goldman on the field because he's chosen to set a Conquistador, which of course only pops if there is a Golden Man on the field. But he is using that to feed a Magician Souls. Ooh, who saw that coming? Pancratops off the top, coming down, threatening to attack over that Unicorn and deal with the Savage, negate this turn. Come on, Gabriel, hurry up. It's not too much to consider here. Main phase 2, Souls for a Link Karibo. And proceeds to end phase. Linkaribo protecting the Pancratops. Conquistador banishes. It's going to get it, fetch itself. Scarlet Sanguine. Last one, but I feel this is going to be the one that actually resolves. Back to Gabriel now. Stand by main phase. What do you got? Another great rip for Gabriel, getting the Researcher. He missed the Raptite and the Seeker last turn. Hopefully he can hit something off the top this time. Surely he does. Don't know about you, but I at least saw a Doki Doki on the top there. Nope, he's going for the Kyakumura Guardian. Good choice indeed. It's really going to put a threat on that Pancratops now. Going to be able now to just swing in on the Linkaribo with the Guardian. Save the Savage for that Scarlet Sanguine, and then just ready the Guardian for Pancratops. Taking his time to think about this one. Did we see a move to battle phase? There it goes. See you, Linkaribo. Guardian drops to 0. It's going to prompt the Savage to attack over the Pancratops. Pancratops threatens the Savage, prompting the Guardian. Absolute sear. Called it a mile away. Come on, Guardian. Tribute yourself. Going in the end phase anyway. He's got no hand. But he responds with a Savage Dragon. What is Gabriel up to here? What is he up to? Now the Golden Man is going to definitely hit the field. But Thomas takes the damage though. He's holding on to that Sanguine as long as possible. Researcher now going in for 2. And for 1, nope, there's the Sanguine. Golden Lord comes out. This way he does have the Guardian and the research to go into a Raptite play, or maybe any other Link monster that requires 2 materials. Another Helclifybrax. Does he run 2 Helclifybrax? Let's have a look. No, just the one. Really keen to see what Gabriel's got planned for this one. Union carry here. Targeting his Savage Dragon. He's going to pull the Buster from his deck. Doesn't want to top deck that. Talk about tight, ladies and gentlemen. Bailey on only 500 life points. Gabriel staring down nothing in hand but a 4,700 attack. Savage Dragon on the field. Still has 1 Borrel counter left. He has 1 last negate with that Savage Dragon. He better make it count. Proceeding to the main phase 2 now. Bailey going to want to get that Golden Man off the field, or at least into defense mode, whatever he can do. Scarlet Sanguine triggers. Is he going to use his last Savage negate for this? Gabriel going to the tank, thinking deep. What's he going to do, ladies and gentlemen? Choosing to negate with the Savage Dragon. Absolutely all out. This thing better count. Gabriel hoping beyond hope that Bailey's got nothing left up his sleeve. 2 of those cards in Thomas's hand haven't done anything. Haven't done anything so far this game. Maybe the 3rd's got it. Summons a Jet Synchron. I hope he knows he's locked out of his extra deck. Ah, the Linkaribo. That's what we got. Bailey building a wall, discarding the white elixir to bring back the Jet Synchron. White elixir setting her Conquistador. This is looking like it's over, ladies and gentlemen. No negates left on that Savage Dragon. Golden Man and a pop for Bailey. Stand by, this is where it's all going to happen. Is this going to be a 2-0 sweep for Bailey? Bailey and the newly formed team Mystic Owls. Doesn't matter whether it's 500, 5,000, 50,000 or 1 life point. All he needs is something on the board to be able to survive. Gabriel now chucking up the GG, well played. We saw this last game. Summons a Doki Doki. Proceeds to battle phase. Doki Doki on Linkaribo, but it really doesn't matter what happens at this stage because that Conquistador is just going to clear up the Boral Savage Dragon. Misclick maybe, forgets to activate it. Thomas Bailey slips into cardiac arrest and can't complete the match, who knows? There's the Conquistador. Fingers didn't slip at all, ladies and gentlemen. This is looking over. Bye-bye, Savage. Gabriel throwing up a GG, well played once again. Proceeding to the end phase though, he's not conceding. He is wanting Thomas to finish this off. Jet Synchron to attack mode. Just for the bad manners, normal summons an effect Veiler. Nah, here comes Linkaribo. Coming back. Been the star of this match, hasn't he? Golden Man over the top for 2k. What's he going to finish him off with? Linkaribo or Jet Synchron? $2,000 damage down to 100. Linkaribo, star of the round, star of the match. Finishing off Gabriel, and Thomas Bailey is the champion for the YMS Weekly Championship #1. Going 2-0 in the finals with Synchro Eldlich taking out Adamancipator. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed this all at home. We loved bringing it to you. Stay tuned for the next tournament coming up from our online series. And we hope that you guys are having fun and taking care, looking after your loved ones. Ka kite anō and have a pleasant evening.